This is passive movement. This is not you exerting the energy. This is the machine doing it for you. This is for those of you or family members that you have who are immobile, who are not moving around a lot. Always check with your doctor first. The pregnant women who need to be lubricating muscles and joints, who need to be moving a little bit. I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting here, my feet are on this, and it's doing the action for me. It has been a hit. I'm telling you, worldwide, more than 1.3 million of these have been picked up since the end of October 2016. It's been popular here. Our testimonial lines will be open, so give us a call if you have it, 800-395-1601. Today it's on 6 easy payments of $16.66, and that low, easy payment right there could be truly a life changer for somebody in your family. Lori Pickford's here with us.
Hi, sweetie. It's so great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thanks for having me.
Totally. I love this.
Isn't it great?
And there's so many people out here who need this.
Oh, absolutely. If you're somebody who has a sedentary lifestyle, maybe you're in a wheelchair, or you know somebody who's in a wheelchair most of the time. Maybe you're somebody who loves to do crafting or sitting and knitting in front of the television, or you love QVC and you watch hours upon hours and you're just sitting. This is a great way to get movement, leg movement, into your life at a time when you normally would not be able to move your legs. And you can see here, I have my legs on the plates and they're doing the moving for me. If I take my feet off, which I'm going to do, you're going to see that it will keep moving. And that is because this is passive leg exercise, passive leg movement. When I'm putting my feet on it, I'm actually engaging my core. My core is engaged. I can feel that my knees are moving, my ankles are moving, and my feet are moving, but I'm doing none of the motion. I'm simply setting upon it, and it's doing the movement for me. And why is that important? Because some people have trouble moving their legs. Some people can't think about moving their legs at a time when they're maybe at work and they want to be moving, but they can't move. So you can put this under the desk while you're stuck on the computer, while you're stuck on the phone, and have your legs getting that motion at a time when they normally wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, this is movement for that does the movement for those of you who can't.
Right.
So I'm not moving my legs, it's doing it for me. However, what are the benefits of that? Well, like I said, lubricating the muscles in the joints. If you're stiff, if you are immobile and you can't move around a lot, this does, for as long as you go through it, it starts to move yourself for you. But also, you are, while you're sitting there, engaging your core a little bit. You're keeping your legs on it, so there's a little bit of that in the thighs. But it's just so smart. So many people we talk to have given it to parents or grandparents who aren't moving around anymore. Right. This is the difference in their lives.
Yeah, and you can see here, it can be used by the elderly, the not so elderly, people who are recovering from surgery. Of course, we want you to talk to your doctor about anytime you're going to use a device, make sure the doctor approves it. But you can see here, it fits under a table very well, unlike a peddler, which would mean your knees would be hitting the top of the table or your desk at work. This allows your legs to move so that when you get up to then take a step, your legs have been engaged this whole time, and you're not feeling like, ooh, you get up and you go, ooh, I've been sitting for quite some time. It's hard to take a first step. You don't have that with this because it feels good. It gets your legs moving.
You know, we saw the picture of the woman who was pregnant in there as well. Again, always check with your doctor, but these are the types of scenarios in which you need something to get you some movement in your body when you can't do it yourself, or you just aren't at that point yet, or you've come to a point where you're not able to do it anymore. And all you have to do is put your feet on it.
Right, and there's Maria doing it right now while she's reading a book, sitting back in a relaxed state, but yet she's getting the movement in her legs. You can see that her knees are moving, her ankles are moving, her feet are moving, and she's just reading a book. So you can actually do something else while this is working for you, and that's really the beauty of it. 1.3 million of these have been sold in 23 territories worldwide since October of 2016. So it's really kind of a concept that's taking everybody by storm, in that now when you're sitting, if you're somebody who does sit in the office and is constantly on the computer and you can't get a desk that raises up so you can stand, or you can't get a treadmill desk where you can walk, now your legs can be moving while you're sitting doing something else.
You know, it's interesting because it is putting movement in and allowing you to get that, but at the same time sitting here, it's almost a little hypnotic. It's almost relaxing at the same time.
I agree. I agree 100%. It kind of lulls you into feeling like you're relaxing when actually you're getting motion.
Exactly. It's like being rocked like a baby, just that lower extremities.
Exactly. So think about the people that are in your life who may be in a wheelchair, who may actually sit all day long. My parents are both 89 years old. They sit a good percentage of the day. My mom likes to play Words with Friends on her iPad.
Oh my goodness, I remember that game.
Yeah, and she sits for hours doing that. This is something that's perfect for her because when she gets up to use her walker to take a step into the kitchen to go get something to drink, her legs have been engaged the whole time, and it's not as rough a movement as it could have been had she just been sitting still the whole time.
Right, and there might be some of you who are not even at that point, but maybe you had a hip surgery or a knee surgery or something like that and you're recovering, or you've had a baby. Always check with your doctor first, but you need just that very, very small movement to start to get yourself back into a space where you can be moving more. This is it.
Exactly. You can see it plugs in the front right there, and I'll show you when the videotape is done running exactly how it looks when you're going to get it home. There's the switch on the side. You can put it on setting number 1 or setting number 2. One is slightly faster, but again, not a lot faster. We're not looking for this is not exercise.
This is not exercise.
This is just motion.
I know it says leg exercise, but it's not. You're not doing the exercise. It's exercising for you.
Right. So when you get this home, Kirsten, you're going to see right here is the plug that goes in the front. I'm going to shut it off on the side just so that I can show you. The bottom is where the legs are. This can be done in a slanted position when the legs are out, or you can push the legs down and put it flat on the floor, whichever is more comfortable for you. And then on the side is the switch where you can go on the off position, position number 1, or setting number 2. And those are simple. It's just a slide of the finger to change that. And again, it's going to do the motion for you. It's even got non-slip grip on the top so that when your feet are on it, they're nice and secure.
It's great. Two different positions that you saw there and the 2 different settings. Today, it's under $100 with more than 1.3 million of these picked up worldwide. This is a great price. Plus, you get the 6 easy payments, the best we do. 6 easy payments of $16.66. Lori, thank you so much.
Thanks, Kirsten.
Great to see you. We're going to finish things off with a top find, a very important product on the day that gets a lot of extra attention. In fact, if you use BioCleaner, we would love for you to